A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the UNLV Rebels and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. And the Rebels ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Vegas.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. Keeps it on first down. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the run, it's Barfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So the UNLV Rebels offense will now get its first chance with the football. Going to be interesting to see how they use him throughout this game because this linebacking crew can be exploited. They'll start this drive going to the air. Complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. Got a little grass. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback will keep it.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover. There he goes. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Barfield. On the move at the 30. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Strong, firm tackle. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Now on the option. Keeps it himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll get rid of it. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. He'll pull it down. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. They punted away on 4th down. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He's got great speed. He's going to get loose. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he got just enough of that one. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll run the counter. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. That's caught. It's Burnett. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Rebels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. He goes right back to the air. On the move, he fires. Touchdown, UNLV. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. To the air on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They'll field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And some room to work. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's going to take off. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Running inside. It's Barfield. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? A designed run for the quarterback.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Running to Green. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Rainbow Warriors back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the catch. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snags it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but to the D, stopped him at the 2. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Looks as if he's going to run it. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Never a doubt. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Completes it in the middle. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now
going deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Fires a bullet. Oh, it's picked off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
On the move. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Timeout is called. They let it get down to 3 seconds before stopping the clock, and they'll have a chance to put points up before the break. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half.